So I got 16 minutes. I deleted, and it's kind of funny. I had one in my folder for videos. It was first. It was like 18. No. First it was like 27 videos, and it was 57 gigabytes and 57 gigabytes user. So I delete and then there's 18. Now I can only fit about. So I think there's somebody that did what they did is that they did something that would allow every time that I delete a video, it actually deletes storage space on my card, which then it becomes not unusable, and then the card is no longer, and whatever the internal card is, that piece of it is no longer recognized, and then it just thinks it's full again. So even though I delete, and then it just becomes full right away, and then it says you can have less videos on there now. I mean, I had a ton of videos, and now I have this many videos of my videos. And thank you for YouTube that allow me to upload these really large files, because if not, I would never be able to redo these or see these again. And I might want to just my own therapy want to try to remember, because the thing of it is, there's a lot of things I didn't remember, and now I'm getting clarity. And those are the people that are saying, "Oh, you're making up this shit." No, you don't fucking know me, people. You don't know me, lady. You don't know me, okay, enough to tell me that I'm making something up, and it's something causing me to do this. Don't say that unless you know me. And if you knew me growing up, like one of my sister's friends, you knew me growing up, really? Really? You didn't even notice, huh? It didn't really dawn on you, right? No, you just didn't believe all the story that they tell you, huh? Okay. So you know what? Bug off. Please. I don't need anybody telling me what I remember is not real, because what I remember is fucking real. And what they're telling me, oh, you're making up, is kind of suspicious. You usually, if you no, that's all. That you need to go to a drug rehab. No, that's a liar. She never do that. You got to go to a drug rehab. That's what they keep on repeating me. When they're so defensive about something that I say happened, and they say no, it's absolutely not happened. What do you think is right, man? I did all these things, Tony. All you did was a drink, huh? Hey, you drink it. You smoke a little bit, but then you beat your fucking brother up because he was smoking at the age of 15, huh? Fucking asshole. Meanwhile, you were smoking cigarettes, at 2 o'clock in the morning, blowing him into the little boy's face, huh? Oh, you do that? It's okay, but when you're smoking a pot at the age of 15, you take your big fucking 250-pound fist and fucking start punching him with it. And he's 5. I've been 5'5" since I was 16, man. I never got past the 5'5" thing, Big man, huh, Tony? Hey, you treated your son like that, really? No, because he sue you now, huh? I take everything you have, and where do you get everything you have? I'm fucking kind of wondering. With my cousin that is a journalist and novelist, and he doesn't sell many novels and the books that and the movies, whatever. So you guys got another kind of business over there, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, money. You $5,000 apartment in Rome, and your son is going to go to a nicer college now, huh? When college for me was just so much fun, because I go there, I had no idea. And these families didn't give me any idea what to do with college. High school, I was just smoking a lot of weed and I was breezing through high school. I mean, it was easy. I mean, I graduated with all right and pretty good and not great, but last year I would just smoke a lot of weed with everybody else and then I get and then I go, oh shit, yeah, I go and I have to fill out the paperwork. And anybody want to help me with financial aid? No, we don't got the money. You have to, you can go in and do the financial aid. They help you in the school. You go. And I'm like, oh no. And I went 6 months to Queensboro. And fuck that. I can't. I can't do this. I can't come here. I'm not this, and I have nobody to help me do this. I need to get a fucking job and get the hell out of my house and get away from these fucking people. So I got a job, in the Manhattan, or the bank. It's an Arabic bank, Bank of Dubai. I was in the mailroom, and then I went from the mailroom to doing accounting, and then from accounting, they gave me. Oh man, I can do. Wait a second, I can do account management. Oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh, I'm a banker. Oh, wow. And then I took some courses at Pace in the city, and then I ended up taking some courses. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm banking, and they said, oh, you're gonna be a banker, okay? Money. Hey, yeah. And then I get another job in another place, and I go, bye, Rosie, take care, because Rosie worked there. My sister, she's amazing. She worked as a secretary to the president, and she got me the job. But oh, opportunity, come on, come in banking. Don't worry about the music. Come in the banking, making money. So and that's where I went. It's like, oh, and then I'm like, I'm in Manhattan at least, and then I fucking, and then like, oh, and then eventually, I get an apartment on my way, and there's a bunch of stories in between that happened between me getting an apartment, getting away from them, because I wanted to move. I moved in with this girl that fucking completely used me for fucking 6 months, and then I had an apartment by myself, and then I had a friend of mine who ended up moving in with me, and at the end, and actually he almost fucking kicked my ass. So living with people wasn't easy. 21-year-old when you're living with a fucking family that, and then of course that led to another more problem, and then what did I ended up doing? Giving up the apartments and then going back to them, and every time I had a problem, there was, oh no, coming back to us. And no, we get into the bigger room. And don't worry, you coming back to us. It was always easy for them to kind of come back to us because they didn't give me no fucking social skills, and they didn't give me anything that I needed to know and do to become what I need to do. But my brother, he's a smarter guy, Hey, John, you go to banking and you pick a banking, make money. No, don't pick the music. Don't do that. The art, no, don't do that. So, I got 16 minutes on this one. I only got 6. I got 10 more minutes. So I live, and I move out, and I'm feeling that still that's not telling me something, and something lies. This family's just fucking weird, man. And then at one point my father dies in Italy, and I hardly know the man. He's a fucking alcoholic, fucking ex-cop that used to beat my mother. I heard my brother used to beat her. And then like I didn't know him. I was 5 years old when he left. And then I used to see him once in a while when I would go to Italy, and he'd be like, hey, here's some money. Here's some money for you. Here's some money. Yeah, okay, thanks for the money, Dad. And then I ended up fucking dying of cancer at the age of 67, fucking cancer all over his body. We go to Italy, and I'm like, oh, wow, it's my dad. He's dying of cancer. Hey. And then it's like, oh, you're my son. And he was like, yeah. And what they do in Italy? It's kind of funny. When you're dying in a bed, they don't tell you you're dying. What they do is they tell you you're going to be okay and leaving. And then when you die, you say, surprise, woohoo. So my dad was, I say dad, but this man, because even if the other ones in my family, this man, man, no fucking way, dude. It was cancer ridden, and he's had the morphine thing. It's like, you can hardly see me. Oh, Dad, okay. And then we were there to see what. And then unfortunately for us, we were there for like 3 weeks. Fortunately, he died. When we were there, and then since he died, when he went mysteriously, we were there for 3 weeks, and then he all of a sudden, poof, and he dies. Oh, how does that happen, huh? In Italy, when they don't tell you you're even dying, huh? He said, don't tell your father, and this is in Italian, non dire a tuo padre che sta morendo, perché non ci volevo sentire che... Don't tell him he's dying because he doesn't know, And we want to keep him nice and calm. So, yeah, and it kind of was serious. We were there for like 3 weeks, and we were there for a week, I think. And then he passed away, and then buried him. I mean, whatever, the funeral and the thing in the town and the procession and all that bullshit, and then everything. They bring the body. You have to have the body in the fucking in the apartment. We lived in an apartment, the 5th or 6th floor of this fucking like crappy apartment building that we ended up growing up in. And while my other cousins, they have a nicer house over here and over there, and we had this, and that's where we ended up going. And then we had, I think the body actually had to be brought up 5 flights of stairs, and then because you don't have funeral parlors, and the body had to be in this little fucking apartment, for I don't know, 3 days, but he's dying, he's died, oh no, and then you go to the, and then you say, oh no, the sister's like, oh, my brother's dying. Very, very overacting. And the Italians are known for overacting, especially in small towns. In the small towns that I was born in. I don't even know. I don't believe I was born in Italy. I don't believe I'm Italian. I don't even know if I'm fucking Italian. I don't even know what the fuck I am because these people don't want to tell me. Come on, how can you say that about you? That is your mother was not your mother. No, she was a grand lady. She was a grandmother. She was much older, and even if she was not a mother. Okay, she was not a mother to me. Okay, right? Now my sister Carmela, it's kind of funny. She was more of a mother to me because I remember when she got married to John Carnes, right? And he's an Irish guy, and his family was really cool. So, I love them, man. I love hanging out. I told you, I love them. I'd wake my window, and then they lived they ended up getting a house in Corona too, and my sister and John, they were book Wallbaums, but they could afford a nice apartment in the Queens. I wonder how they do that, huh? Right, Corona, right. So and I remember I used to go there, right, and spend time there, with them, and it was great, because I liked John. Yeah, he was a cool guy, Battery's turned off. Hold on. So he was a cool guy that nobody ended up liking him, for the apparent reason that people don't like each other, No, he wasn't abusive. He wasn't a mean guy. He's a pretty nice guy, as I remember. But he has a drug problem. As a lot of times, I wonder why he have a drug problem. Huh? Because he's married to my sister and the family that, and then no, I can't do this no more. 2.5 years later, she divorced him. I've never seen him again. I hope he's doing good. I kind of like the guy. And they were worried because I liked him a little bit too much. I liked him. Why do you like him more than us? Do you have a drug problem too? Huh? Did he give you something? Did he do something to you? No, man. He actually gave me comic books when you fucking cut off my fucking penis when I was 8 years old. He gave me a bunch of comic books that I loved, and then he ended up buying the comic books with me, and then he ended up like buying all these other and then I used to buy the comic books, and then we had a whole stack of comics, and we would doing all this going to comic book stores in places, going to comic book stores and then buying these comics. And I know a few times he would park right by, it's a comic book store. We went with this comic. You want to come with each other? Hey, yeah, let's go. And he would park right by the, by this project area. And I'm gonna go check out this comic up here and see if he has it. And I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, bye. Now I'm waiting in the car. Like 2 hours later, hey, yeah, they didn't have the comic, but I'm saying he didn't have I'm saying to give him an Italian accent, but he didn't have the comic, But don't worry, I know where we're getting another one, so let's go. Yeah. So lots of times, a few times doing that, but he was cool. He just sit there and read the comics with me. Spider-Man, he got me Spider-Man 1 and all the Fantastic Four and all the Marvel ones, and then not so much the DC ones, but some of them, but really the Marvel ones, man, those were cool. And he had a whole thing of them, man. They were and he got them for me, and then during the divorce, because they split evenly, I don't even know, but he asked, do you mind if John he wants the comics because he wants to sell them, and maybe some of them, and I said yeah, take them. I was 12, I don't know, 11, 12, take them. Yeah, I don't have any ill feelings towards him at all, and they fucking hated him at that point. So I shouldn't be saying this about my sister. Do I remember her clearly? Because I remember her being at their house, and it's oh, it's great, it's fucking cool. It's this is really my mom and dad, yay! And him coming home, and he said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the paycheck again. I lost the money. Somebody robbed me, whatever it was. And then it got to the point where, she was ripping his pants, cutting his pants to find the fucking track marks on his leg because he was hiding them because he had them on the arm. He couldn't see. So she would cut his pants. I was like a 10-year-old kid watching my sister fucking cutting this man's pants to find track legs on his leg. No wonder this man went out there and got fucking high being with this family. Because I don't even know how he did it for 2.5 years, honestly. And if John Collins, if you're still out there, man, you were cool, dude. You're actually, your family, I felt your family was more. And this is what I mean. Every family that came across, I felt more a connection to than these people. And they have still not told me why. I don't know. I feel so close to you. Remember when we were playing together in those pictures? Okay, I got a minute left in this one, and I'm going to do another one because when I do this, there's more that comes out, right? And I don't have anybody to talk to about this stuff. So you know what? I talked to the video, and you're exposing all your stuff, all your secrets, everything that you that's your problem, buddy. Now everybody hates you. Okay? You hate me? Okay. Goodbye. You don't hate me? Okay. Thank you for understanding. Are you watching this? Great. You're not watching it? Don't bother. If you're somebody that liked me at one point and don't like me anymore, and then we watch this, maybe you like me, so, okay. I don't give a fucking shit.